Okay. Alright. Let's start with Mariana. Wow, different dress today. Hey Mariana. How are you today?
I'm fine, Doctor. I went to the beach, swam under the sea, and returned to tell the tale. No blackouts. Nothing.
Wait, didn't I tell you to stay away from the water? Wait, why'd you go back to the water?
No, I've not been thirsty. Not since I went back to the sea.
Dekker's prescription pad is missing. I should ask the patients about it and the death threats Nathan said were on. Whoa, I love you is written backwards. We said that to Mariana, right? Okay.
I'm fine, Doctor. I went to the beach, swam under the sea, and returned to tell the tale. No blackouts. Nothing.
Have you had any more dreams?
I don't dream, Doctor. I haven't dreamed for years now.
What? For years now?
You'll have to ask me.
What do you mean years? We just saw each other the other day.
I can't really answer.
What happens if you type I love you backwards?
I don't have anything.
Nothing.
I don't dream, Doctor. I haven't dreamed for years now.
What happened to the italics? Are they gone now? One second, chat. Let me check something. Subtitle hits are always on. Shows subtitles always. I don't have anything in italics.
Midnight each.
David, you.
Weird. How are you today, Mariana? I already asked for that. I'm missing something.
I don't dream, Doctor. I haven't dreamed for years now.
What do you mean? You said you dream before. Not a single dream? Did she write the death threats? Wait, what death threats? Dekker's prescription pad is missing. I should ask patients about it and the death threats Nathan said were on it. I must have missed that somehow. Did you write the death threats?
I prefer actions over words, Doctor. You know that.
What was it called? The notepad? Any idea where the prescription pad is?
Why would someone steal Dr. Dekker's prescription pad? I didn't even know he had one. Why would someone steal Dr. Dekker's prescription pad? I didn't even know he had.
Maybe for a prescription?
I've got nothing to say about that.
Do you need a prescription?
That's not something I know.
Do people still follow you? I know I haven't played this game in a couple days, but...
People follow me into the sea.
I feel lost right now.
I don't force them, they just follow to see the creature.
What kind of creature?
I'm not sure what you'd call it.
It's Cthulhu, right?
A wisp? A star? It's so bright and warm and loving. I don't know why it leaves me. It only wants the others. It feeds on them.
Feeds on them? Feeds on what?
When I look down, I black out. But if I can just keep looking forward, no blackouts. I can just swim back to the top when it's finished.
What do you mean by down? Like underwater? What do you mean by down?
I don't know. And
Look down?
you really want to know?
Yeah.
If I look down, it's writhing. Just limbs of people from the clubs and the bars. Not just from this week, but last week, last month, last year. They all look terrified, but somehow still alive. The creature. It's all inside them.
What?
Poking holes through them that they shouldn't have. It just eats them. Slowly.
What do you mean, eat them?
The missing people. That's where they go.
The ones that follow you?
I don't know I'm doing it. I swear I don't, Doctor. The creature. I hear it. It's hungry. Nobody can know. It's our secret.
You want to keep this a secret?
It's our secret. What will you tell people, that I'm feeding people to a creature at the bottom of the ocean? What proof do you have? You can't tell on me. You know what you do to me. When you visit.
What?
I let you do it because sometimes I'm ashamed of what I've done.
Excuse me?
You make me feel like I deserve it.
What? What do I do to you?
You get inside me, Doctor. And it hurts.
What the fuck?
And you don't care.
Excuse me? What do you mean by missing people?
I can't explain what happened with John. He followed me back from the bar that night and swam with me under the ocean. I blacked out. He'd gone.
Where did you meet John?
You must have read about John in the news. He was a local student who went missing. He was a looker. And he had a way with words, but he was also a cheat. The creature liked eating him a lot. But I can't explain what happened next.
Does the creature enjoy people with, like, sins? What happened next?
I left him to be eaten. And the next morning, he turns up in my bed at my house.
What the fuck?
He's not wet at all. No signs he's been in the sea, but he has holes in him. Lots of holes.
Did she kill this guy?
His inside is on the outside. Just ball of tangled worms.
Mariana, what is going on with you?
And now they're blaming me, but you knew that, Doctor, didn't you? That's why I'm here.
Why are you here?
They think I killed John. John and some others. They need to know whether I'm insane or not.
Do you think you're insane?
My lawyer. He says I'm insane, but that he needs you to rubber stamp it. Do you think I'm insane, Doctor?
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. Yes, I do.
I don't have an answer.
Yes, you're insane.
Thank you, Doctor. That's all I ever needed to hear you say.
You're welcome. Okay, she's got more. Oh yeah, what about the ocean dream?
Yeah. I did say that was a dream, didn't I? Is it easier to swallow, knowing it's the truth?
The truth?
The truth is, I'm not like you, Doctor. Or anyone else. I can swim to the bottom of the ocean for hours. And people follow me. Even if it's the last thing they do.
So is she like murdering people and has concocted this entire story? I don't know where to go with it right now. Did you kill John?
No. The creature killed John.
Okay. What am I missing here?
I left him to be eaten. And the next morning, he turns up in my bed
I think I already asked about this.
at my house. He's not wet at all.
I should ask her what I was doing at her
No
house.
signs he's been in the sea.
What was I doing at your house?
I don't know about that.
She said something about me being inside her. I don't think it's like a physical thing. I think it's like a mental thing. What do you mean, inside you?
Nope,
Inside you?
I don't know about that.
I think it's a mental thing. Well, shit. I thought I already asked about the prescription pad. Did you take the prescription pad?
Wow. That's a low blow, Doctor.
It's just a question, man.
And after all our sessions, I'm not a thief. Even the loan, that was just unfortunate.
Tell me about the loan. She has a loan with the previous doctor, which makes her a suspect for the murder.
Dr. Dekker asked for his loan back after diagnosing me as sane. In his opinion, my blackouts and everything else were fictional.
Wow.
He had no proof, of course, either way, or I'd be cured, but he asked for his money back, and I didn't have it.
Where is the money?
You'll have to ask me.
Ask for the money back?
No,
Money back.
I don't have anything.
That would be the follow-up question. I feel like I would ask where the money is. Did she kill Dekker because... Oh, I need to type it right. Did you kill Dekker because you couldn't pay it back?
Why would I do that? Dr. Dekker transferred our loan agreement to Claire at Castleford. She bought him out. I owe her the money now.
Wait, what? You owe Claire money?
She's the woman that took over the loan I had with Dr. Dekker.
Claire took what? Hello, Claire.
I'm fine. I killed David.
What? What? I told you not to do
Again.
that.
He went too far.
You killed David?
With an axe. I got him to put his head on the wood block.
What the
He didn't
fuck,
really know what
Claire?
he was doing. He trusted me. I cut off his head. When I picked it up, it was smiling.
Ew.
Probably a muscle spasm.
You said he went too far.
David is a monster. Anushka, she's
Anushka's a little girl, right?
hanging up.
Or was that the cat? Where else is glad to cover? Okay. All right. Okay. Tell me about Dr. Dekker. I feel like we should follow up more on this,
The
though.
continuing saga of Dr. Dekker. After he'd seen David and done his due diligence, he came up with an offer I couldn't refuse. Remember? The one I told you about when we first met.
Offer?
Dr. Dekker wanted me to reanimate him. He said he would kill David unless I agreed.
Oh, yeah. Did you reanimate him?
He called me on Valentine's night. He promised to use a disposable phone so there would be no trace. I was supposed to come here, where I would find him dead, and then reanimate him. I agreed immediately. It seems that Dr. Dekker went through with his half of the agreement. But I forgot to turn up.
Oh, no. Why'd you forget?
I don't know anything about...
What do you mean you forgot to turn up? Great. Do you know of Mariana's loan?
I don't really know the girl, but I did buy out her loan from Dr. Dekker. I mainly did it to shut him up about it. But can you imagine having him as a creditor? That poor girl. I hope it didn't accrue anything more than interest.
Huh. That's it. She just knows about it. Why is Anushka hanging up?
David hunted her and hung her up like an animal.
Is that the little girl? Hunted her?
That isn't important right now. Can we...
Hunted?
Doctor, I think I'm going to be sick. I can't talk about this. Let's talk about something else, please. Like my diagnosis.
Sure. How is the diagnosis going?
You promised you'd diagnose me as temporarily insane. You can't go back on that now.
Okay. What else do you want on it? Maybe you're sane.
Focus, Doctor. You're not asking the right question.
Let's talk about the prescription pad.
I never saw Dr. Dekker's prescription pad. I imagine he kept it hidden away. To stop people stealing it?
Okay. That's it from her. Let's go over to Bryce. Hey, Bryce.
You're missing the point.
What? How are you, Bryce?
I'm not feeling very well. I tried to sleep through the midnight hour, and I slept for 8 hours. When I woke up, it was looking at me. That thing was looking at me. Time was still frozen. But I can't escape it. I'm doomed.
What happened in the midnight hour?
I've tried to avoid my extra hour. I tried to sleep through it. I did try one thing. I spied on you, Doctor.
What the fuck?
You have a strangeness, don't you?
What kind of strangeness? What kind of strangeness?
You live in the same house as Dr. Dekker. I spied on him several times, so I know the house very well. You kept it almost entirely the same. Why did you live in the same house as Dr. Dekker?
Am I Dr.
Is it a
Dekker?
perk? Or you, Dr. Dekker?
Yes. I'm Dr. Dekker.
I thought you were. You've come back to teach us all a lesson, haven't you? To punish us for trying to kill you.
Punish
No.
us?
No, it can't be you. Prove to me you're Dr. Dekker.
What do you mean, us?
I have nothing to say about that.
What do you mean, us? Have you spoken to Jessica?
I waved back at Jessica yesterday, and she smiled. It was bigger than normal.
I want to go back to the other
I
questioning.
think we may have made a connection, Doctor.
Good for you. So proud of you.
The photos I have of her, I think I'm going to destroy them.
You should.
They're my problem, not hers.
Yeah, you should destroy those photos.
That's not really what you want.
No, it's not. Do you know anything about this prescription pad? I needed to ask more about us.
I didn't steal Dekker's pad. I didn't have to.
Who's us? Who tried to
If
kill
I
us?
wanted to use it, I could just teleport in here and steal a sheet. Why take the whole pad? Why be that obvious?
Good point. You tried to kill me?
I don't know what you're talking.
You... Who tried to help you kill me?
I don't know.
I guess we'll ask him about that. Why do you think you're doomed?
It knows what I did with Dr. Dekker. It's been taunting me.
Taunting you?
It wanted me to follow it, so I did. It brought me here, Doctor. Here. It thinks I killed Dr. Dekker. I'm sure of it.
Did you kill Dr. Dekker? Oh shit. Oh.
I took his body. It was me. I took it from the coffin because I didn't want him put in the ground. I don't know what I was going to do with him. I just didn't think burial would be enough. Maybe I would cremate him. But the body disappeared.
What the fuck? Dekker's body disappeared?
If only he'd been cremated like you will be.
Like I will be?
I have a private tool shed at the graveyard. I moved his body in there before the burial. But when I came back, he'd gone. It was locked and he'd gone. How did that happen, Doctor? How did Dekker do that?
Where did you move the body?
If someone else moved Dekker, they'd had to have picked the lock, moved the body, and then locked up again. Why go to the trouble of locking up again?
Do you think maybe that's Claire's body? She thinks it's David, but it's not David, it's Dekker's body? He said something about Dekker at the end here.
If only he'd been cremated like you will be. I have a private tool shed at the graveyard. I moved his body in there before the burial. But when I came back, he'd gone.
Uh-huh.
It was locked and he'd gone.
Uh-huh.
How did that happen, Doctor? How did Dekker do that?
How did Dekker do what?
It's not out of the question to think that Dr. Dekker teleported himself out of the tool shed. If I can do it, he probably can. That's the kind of thing I've been thinking. But the thing that's been following me, it can teleport too. I think the thing might be Dekker. Is the thing Dekker?
No, it's not Dekker.
I don't know anything about that.
The thing is not Dekker. No, not Dekker.
I don't know why.
Okay, whatever. Jaya! Hey Jaya!
That's not really relevant, is it?
How are you today?
I'm worried about you, Doctor. And the fingerprints on the bottle? Sorry, I dropped it.
You taking where they can teleport? In prior sessions, he proved it to me. Oh, shit. What'd she say?
I'm worried about
Worried about me. You're worried about me?
you. Just seem a little different from the person who turned up all those weeks ago.
Yeah.
You don't talk to me as much as you did. You flitter between patients in a daydream. Tell me what things are bothering you.
You're not my psychiatrist. It sounds like Jaya might think I'm going insane. Jaya, do you think I'm insane?
Don't joke about going insane, Doctor. That's one thing I can't let happen on my watch. If you become insane, then I'll snuff you out.
Your watch?
Dr. Dekker had, in my opinion, become clinically insane, and it was rubbing off on the other patients. Maybe I would have put a stop to it, but I didn't need to. The grandfather paradox did that for me.
Grandfather paradox. We talked about this already, didn't we?
Dr. Dekker killed his grandfather by going back in time. At least he thought he had. An earlier version of himself knew this would happen, so to prevent him from preventing himself from being born in the first place, he took an overdose. Sleeping tablets and alcohol. At least that's how he explained it to me before he did it.
Huh. Yeah, that's the right, man. What? Did you need any grief counseling today?
I think I'm okay with the grief now. My mother died suddenly, and I think I was projecting Dr. Dekker's death to be about her. I know they're not related.
Why is everyone dying around you? Your mother died?
My mother died suddenly, like Dr. Dekker. For her, though, it was different. She burst into flames. I was 7. They said she must have been smoking and drinking on the sofa, but she doesn't smoke or drink. Professor Alderby said it was spontaneous combustion.
Why would you talk about Alderby? Alderby?
I don't...
Spontaneous combustion.
According to Professor Alderby, people can will themselves to die. Some people will have heart attacks, some people will have strokes. Those who are truly despondent, they're the rare few that spontaneously combust. I'm not sure if I believe in all of that.
Isn't spontaneous combustion like from holding your gas in and not letting it out? Like you can actually like explode. But it like takes forever, doesn't it? I feel like I researched this in like 8th grade or something. Okay. Jaya said she had news about Mariana. Tell me about Mariana.
I've been reviewing your files. I know, I'm sorry, a bit naughty, but have you considered that Mariana may have murdered Dr. Dekker because of the money she owed
I already
him?
considered that last week.
She had most to gain. She got all the money if he died, and it makes most sense.
See, here's the thing. I play Among Us, and you're framing her so I don't look at you. So now I look at you, Jaya. Jaya thinks part of it might have been money. Yeah. I mean, I agree with it, but I don't think it's accurate. I think Jaya did it, man. I think it's between Jaya and Claire. She mentioned Dr. Dekker's prescription pad was missing. Yeah. Prescription pad is missing.
Dr. Dekker's prescription pad is still missing. I'll let you know if it turns up.
Why would someone take it?
I don't know. Sorry.
Same. Did I have any more notes for Jaya? Yeah, I don't think I have anything else. Straight to hints. Does she know about the death threats?
I didn't know anything about that. If I have any grievances with my employer, I spit in their coffee. I hope that's how you like it.
What the fuck is wrong with Jaya lately? Grievances?
Don't become like Dr. Dekker. I think that somebody killed him because he was using them. There's some footage I can't show you because it would affect you too much.
Hey, Matty, what's up?
Suffice to say, when Mariana told him she could breathe underwater, he wanted the same power for himself. So instead of trying to cure her of it, he'd try and amplify it to see how it worked, so he could imagine it for himself. I think he did that with all his special
Hey, Deanna, what's up?
patients. I think he wanted all of their powers. If you believe in that sort of thing.
He was trying to be like Zachary Quinto in Heroes. Special powers.
I once spoke to a patient here who claimed to be able to teach me how to get inside other people's dreams, but how would you know if that worked? Have you had any strange dreams lately, Doctor?
Yes. Does she know about it? I've had 2 weird dreams. And why'd you look at me like that? Yes, I have.
No.
Yes, strange dreams. Yes. Had strange dreams. I guess I can't answer that. Who were Dr. Dekker's special patients?
Any patient who presented with psychokinetic issues, they were his special patients. Towards the
Loose thread
end,
on her
he
shoulders
began
tilts me off the planet?
ignoring all
What
the
loose
other
thread?
cases. Most of the patients saw it as a curse, what they were experiencing, what they were unwittingly doing. Dr. Dekker saw it as an
I don't see
ability,
any.
a power to be harnessed and used for, well, God knows what he was going to use it all for. So he made them give in to it, and it consumed them, consumed all of them. Whether you believe any of that or not is your choice, but they did, which made them angry. And that's why I think he was murdered by a patient.
Try looking harder. I don't see anything. I see nothing. Alright, let's go talk to Nathan. Hey, Nathan.
I think you know who killed Dr. Dekker, so you're gonna have a good day. Can we talk a bit about hypnotism, though?
Wait, who killed Dr. Dekker?
This might feel like the darkest timeline, but it's not my darkest timeline. I didn't kill Dr. Dekker. I look at one of your other patients, or maybe even your assistant.
You think Jaya killed Dekker?
I don't think I know about that.
Okay, let's talk about hypnotism.
I've heard you can plant key words in people when they're hypnotized. How would I know if I had any? I think that the hypnotism didn't take, but maybe Dr. Dekker did hypnotize me, and it did work, and he told me to think that it didn't. I think I
Whoa.
found one of the key words.
What's the key word?
I can't say what it is. I don't want to trigger it. I was on the phone to my dad last night, and he said something, and boom, I fell asleep. Normally I wish that kind of thing would happen, but it just happened. I phoned him back, I thought it was seconds, but it was an hour later. I asked him what he'd said. He'd watched some NASA program. He was reading off planets. It was one of them.
Mercury.
I don't want it to be triggered.
Venus. Earth. Mars. Jupiter. Saturn. What the fuck? What the fuck? Nathan, you went into a trance.
So he did plant me with something. I have absolutely no idea. Did you find out what the key word is? What is it? No. Don't say it. Write it down for me.
It's
Oh,
Saturn.
thank you. You know, there's something I've not been telling you.
Wait. Something I've not been telling you. What have you not been telling me?
It's about time travel.
Time travel?
I read a book about time travel.
Thank you for sharing that.
I thought what was happening to me was a type of time travel. I couldn't control it, but at the end of each day, I would travel back in time to the beginning and live it over again. I'm like Doctor Who, but I don't have a TARDIS, and I can't choose what time I go to. Except once.
Except once.
The doctor said she was legally still alive. The only thing they could do was starve her. Hannah didn't die in the accident the first time around. It was worse than death. She wouldn't have wanted that. I was looking at a photo from around the time of the accident. I had a lot of alcohol, which I think was probably necessary. I jumped back to the junction. I started pulling out, but the lorry was already on us. I drove into the lorry to make sure. I didn't wake up in hospital because I woke up the next day, present day. Things had changed.
What had changed?
Her obituary changed in the press clippings I kept. It said she was killed instantly. Nothing else changed. Her family seemed to hate me more, which is ironic because the first time around, they pulled her off life support. So I saved them the indignity. Now they just think it was my careless driving that caused her death.
Huh. So he feels like he fixed the
Her obituary
timeline?
changed in the press clippings I kept. It said she was killed instantly. Nothing else changed. Her family seemed to hate me more, which is ironic because the first time around, they pulled her off life support. So I saved them the indignity. Now they just think it was my careless driving that caused her death.
Do you know about the prescription pad?
His prescription pad's missing. The one with all the death threats on it.
Yeah.
Do you think the murderer took it to cover their tracks?
Cover their tracks?
I suppose it could be a coincidence, but I'm guessing whoever murdered Dr. Dekker stole his prescription pad.
I hope you meant to push that button. Trick doesn't give any refunds.
Oh yeah, may the 4th be with you as well.
Be with you.
Star Wars! I wanted to play Star Wars Battlefront today, but Star Wars Battlefront's so fucking lame on May 4th. I think the keyword is a planet. Do dwarf planets count? Do dwarf planets count? I already know what the thing is.
Pluto's not a planet, is it? And why are you even trying?
Saturn. Oh, I can't do it again. Do you want to talk about Hannah more?
I'm at peace with Hannah now. I can save her. And I'll keep trying, but I must move forward. I did kind of ask you not to talk about this anymore, but I suppose you're not taking notes.
True. Nathan, clearly I'm taking notes. Okay.
I'm at peace with Hannah now. I can save her. And I'll keep trying, but I must move forward. I did kind of ask you not to talk about this anymore, but I suppose you're not taking notes.
How is moving forward? Can I ask about that?
Things have been interesting. Thanks to Mariana.
Wait, are you dating Mariana? Interesting.
We went on a date. What sort of?
Don't do that.
She texted me this bar she was going to, and I just turned up. She can dance. I was transfixed most of the night. Next thing I know, I'm lying in my bed, at home. The room's spinning. The day moved forward. In fact, every night I go and watch Mariana dance, the day moves forward. Do you think Mariana likes me?
No, she doesn't. No, she does not.
That doesn't mean anything to me.
No, Mariana does not like you.
So what you're trying to say is that Mariana is just using me.
No,
and
I
has
wasn't.
no interest in me romantically whatsoever.
That's not what I was saying.
Thanks. That helps my self-esteem.
No, that's... Okay. Okay. Ellen? Hey! How are you today?
I'm good. I feel better.
Great.
Last session, that was all negative. I don't want to be like that.
What do you mean negative?
I made you something. A little thank you for being so nice.
I don't want to ingest anything that you give
They're
me.
cookies.
Nope. What do you mean by negative?
I'm a happy person. And really, what's the point of being miserable? It doesn't matter what's going on at work or anything. Happy is the only goal. Max told me that. I think some footballer might have said it.
How is Max?
I told you about Max, right? Didn't I mention
You
him
did.
before?
You did mention Max. You did mention Max.
Yes, but you don't know the whole story. Max is 77. He was one of my patients. I thought he was dying, so I shifted for him. Became an old sweetheart of his, apparently. Only Max didn't die. He actually got better somehow. And then he came and asked me to do it again.
Wait, so you're going on dates with the 77-year-old and pretending to be his ex-girlfriend? Wait, 77 years old?
What do you mean? Sorry.
What? Okay, let's hear this response again.
Yes, but you don't know the whole story. Max is 77. He was one of my patients. I thought he was dying, so I shifted for him. Became an old sweetheart of his, apparently.
Old sweetheart, that's what we're looking for. Old sweetheart?
Eleanor, her name was, or is. Like I say, he doesn't even know where she is now. But she obviously still loves him. When I shifted, I felt all fluttery and excited. It's so sweet, isn't it?
No, it's fucking weird. No, that's weird.
Why don't you check your notes? Maybe there's something else you could ask me?
Did you write my notes? No, I don't see anything. I'm never on time for streams. You're always on time. Always. I've been a little bit weird lately with my starting times. It's like 10, 9, and 8 o'clock. I just want to play Returnal really bad today. So I got on a bit earlier so I could play this game for an hour because I don't want to forget about this game. That way I can go play Returnal. Does she know anything about Dr. Dekker's prescription pad? Okay.
What about the prescription pad?
It was stolen.
Yes, I took it.
You took it?
I had to.
You had to?
Dr. Dekker told me he could use it to take away my gift.
Did he take away your gift?
I'm not sure where...
Why would he take your gift?
I suppose he was just trying to cure me. I mean, I thought he believed that I could shift, but maybe he didn't. Maybe he was just humoring me the whole time.
Did you write the death threats?
Someone was sending Dr. Dekker death threats. Had no idea. He never said anything to me about it.
You expect me to believe that? Ellen? Did you become Eleanor for Max again?
Yes, Max and Eleanor had dinner on Valentine's Day. I felt a bit weird when he asked me.
It's weird that you said yes!
But he said he just wanted to have one more date with her, and then he wouldn't ask me again. And to be fair, he was a perfect gentleman. I mean, I didn't want to have that conversation.
Perfect gentleman?
I don't know anything about that.
How was he perfect? How was he a perfect gentleman?
Sorry, Doctor, I'm trying to answer.
Didn't want to talk about what?
I don't know what...
What kind of conversation?
The I don't sleep with 77-year-old men conversation, of course.
Have you slept with him?
Sorry, I don't know.
Okay, looks like we're done for today. Is there anything else I can ask Mariana? Why would Claire take over your loan?
I don't know why she did it, but Dr. Dekker got repaid, and now my agreement is with Claire. You should ask her.
I did ask her. And she said she just did it. Was there any interest on it?
I don't have an answer.
Okay, next day, let's go. Who murdered Dr. Dekker? Jaya. I feel like it was Jaya. What if I'm wrong? It's either Jaya or Mariana. But I think it's Jaya. I'm gonna pick Jaya.
I'd be careful what you say next, Doctor. After all, I know these sessions are being recorded. My job is to support the Doctor, but only if the Doctor is making the patients better. Do you think you're making the patients better, Doctor? I wasn't even here on Valentine's Day, and I wouldn't hurt a fly. If you believe, as I do, that we're here to help patients restore their sanity, to restore order, then you'd be happy that Dr. Dekker was gone, regardless of who did it. Nobody wants the inmates running the asylum, do they? Well, let's say you're right, that I did kill him. My job is more important than yours. I watch every doctor that comes through those doors, making sure they keep their heads. Without me, we'd have chaos. Without you, we'd have another doctor. So, Doctor...
He seems awfully
let
defensive.
me ask you again. Who do you think killed Dr. Dekker? Was it me? Or was it you?
No. It wasn't me. You caught the killer. Oh, I got it. I won. But what about your patients? Oh, I didn't take care of my patients at all. And what about you? My insanity is what? Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. Einstein.
She told me that she's killing people, and now I'm stuck in the same day. Can you imagine? Every day she greets me like we're so in love. I know what she's done. I know what she's going to say to me later in the evening. It's over. I can't be with her. But
Talking about Mariana or Jaya?
part of me likes it repeating. It's normal.
I'm not really sure what you'd call it. Mutually assured delusions? I think Dr. Dekker was projecting his weird fantasies on me, and it was just going to be easier to go along with it, to participate. I feel much better now I know I didn't hurt anyone. I didn't hurt anyone. Did I?
Did you?
It looks like Terry won't be coming back. She hasn't been in for a while, and I thought she just had a bug or something, but from what I've heard, it's not good.
She murdered somebody.
Apparently, she's in intensive care, and they can't figure out what's wrong with her. Well, I'm not going to lie. Work's much easier without her watching over me.
Every time she gets into conflict, that person dies.
I
Yep.
suppose in hindsight, it was self-defense all along. It hadn't occurred to me that I was just defending myself when I stabbed him. It probably just took the right lawyer to help me see it that way. I'm happy I'm free, obviously. Who wouldn't be? There's just one small problem, Doctor. My husband. He's still alive.
Wait, I thought you said you killed him.
No!
Uh-oh. I don't think I helped my patients that well.
Stop worrying, Mr. Ashby. Yes, it sounds almost certain that you murdered your business partner, but I can get you a temporary insanity plea. I'm a lawyer, not an agony aunt. Now, as I was saying to you before, you need to choose your particular strangeness before I can refer you. Once you have chosen it, don't waver. They have to believe what you're saying is true for it to work.
Wait, those were all lies? Everyone I tried to help, they were lying to me? So they can get away with murder? The Infectious Madness of Dr. Dekker. Wait, is the person who played Mariana, her name Aslan Death? Is that real? Yeah, we beat the game. We did it. I got the murderer, but I don't think I helped the patients at all, chat. Interesting. What an interesting game. I think that ending wasn't that satisfying, but I think it's because of me. It's my fault. I didn't dig that deep into the game, and I kind of went into full hint mode because I started getting frustrated with the text. Responses found 93 out of 1 to 2. Act progress is done. Overall progress 100%. I used 193 hints. Yikes. Lucky guess? What do you mean lucky guess? How was that lucky? I knew it was her by the way she was acting. And her eyeballs. It said unlucky guess. That's fucked up. I disagree. That was pure skill. Per usual.